Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I've got 5 fairies on the table. I'm not sure what's going down because at one point these 2 fairies are called the rose petal fairies. Let's give them a little spin so you can see them. But I felt like they were looking at that's the brambly hedge fairy. I felt like we were kind of on a bit of a question time, like it was a bit of a panel that was going on. It was like this. And they were looking at the Brambly Hedge Fairy. She's stunning. I love her. But she looks all alone over here. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Look at her little hair. Her little curls. Okay. So we have the Brambly Hedge Fairy here. And then behind her we have the Daisy Fairy. My little fairies. These 2 were the first 2 that I got. Along with this one, I believe. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer do. Okay. Let's put her here. And then we have Wishes Come True. Little ballerina here. Okay. So we're going to have a look and see what the story is. I feel like I'm going to be pulling both sides. We'll leave them like that, I think. Let's see what the reading wants to say. Okay. So we'll go over to the Rose Petal Fairies first. And let's see what card wants to come out for them. What's going on this side? Okay. Let's turn them so you can see them. Rose Petal Fairies. Queen of Autumn. That's the Divine Feminine's energy on that side. Generous, stylish, gracious and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Wow. Well, they've got the Wishes Come True fairy next to them. Wishes come true. Interesting. Okay, so meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Let's have a look at what the Brambly Hedge Fairy would like to say then. What's going on that side? She has the Daisy Fairy. And I sang Daisy, Daisy. Sounds like marriage could be on the cards, the dreamer. What are you dreaming about? Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure and trust yourself. It's coming. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And then we have the dreamer. With Daisy. 'Cause you look sweet upon a seat on a bicycle made for 2. I was singing, Jasp. Oh, but you can stay on my lap. That's it. We've got the fairies out. Hello, we're just pulling some cards. Okay, let's see what card wants to go with this Queen of Autumn. Queen of Pentacles. Someone who can make all your dreams come true, Divine Feminine. The Lovers. True love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. Look at this. Wedding. Is that what you dream of? Would that be your wish come true, Divine Feminine? I do. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. We've got the dreamer. That 0 point, it took me to like a ring though. Who's getting married? How exciting. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. That's the Roslin Chapel there that they're getting married in Scotland, in Edinburgh. Okay, I believe that's where it is. On the other side, we've got the Six of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocating. Whew, it's got a bit hot in here. Okay, masculine here. I feel Divine Feminine is you're embracing your true purpose. You're open for any new adventure. And you're trusting yourself and the divine. Look who's coming in. Six of Winter. Someone's moving on. And it looks like they're moving towards you. Positive changes that are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times. Travelling or relocating. Bottom of the deck. I'm just pulling 2 cards. Six of Summer. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. And we've got all like the children on the table today. You like that? Six of Summer. Let's see what the romance angels want to say. Okay. So Divine Feminine, let's read of this. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Okay, I can't really get up and get some tissue. I feel like I'm a bit hot and bothered. Oh, we was reading the Queen of Autumn. Okay, let's bring them over here. Consider the Queen to be like a fairy godmother. And you've got wishes come true, seriously. I'll get to them in a moment, Jess. She cares about everyone and cannot wait to swoop in to save the day. She is generous and giving and loves to make dreams come true. She adores luxurious and beautiful things. She could probably spin straw into gold if you asked her, and she'd certainly love to give it a try. Her family means the world to her, and she has the ability to run a small company and a large household without so much as breaking a sweat. I don't know, I've got a bit of a sweat on then. She also has a very keen eye for decorating. Her motto is, form and function, dearie, form and function. Her tastes are also expensive, very expensive. She's discerning and picky. Fortunately, she's good with money because she spends it like crazy and she tends to marry well. Awesome, Divine Feminine. Talk about the art of giving and receiving, allowing the flow, not worrying too much about money, but this is kind of like, did it say embrace your true purpose? A very rich and luxurious life, all round. The Queen of Autumn sits on her throne. She may appear inactive, but magic swirls around her. The rabbit by her side symbolises the prosperity and creativity at her command. The additional meanings of this card, the ability to make anything more beautiful, being extremely sensible, a love of gardening, and a wonderful parent. Well, someone wants to marry you, Divine Feminine. Oh, I opened up to the Emperor. You are deserving of magical and long-lasting love. The Fairies champion romance and deeply felt friendships for everyone. This card indicates that you are about to enter into a significant relationship in your life. If you are already in one, this card signals that positive changes are possible at this time and should be pursued. The kind of romance that comes with this card is powerful and often has a past life connection. This card can also refer to the need to make an important decision. Whether related to relationship issues or not, it's sure to have a great emotional impact. This isn't an intellectual choice, but rather one made from the heart. And while you may not know what to do, you'll absolutely feel the right actions to take. Following the ley lines of the Holy Grail from Glastonbury, our lovers are betrothed in Roslin Chapel in Scotland, which is filled with carvings of symbols related to the Grail mysteries. The chapel's stained-glass windows feature an image of St. Francis of Assisi, indicating pure spiritual-based love in this relationship, along with an image of a military pilot symbolising devotion, courage and commitment in the marriage. I'm ever so hot, guys. I'm going to have to get up and get some tissue. Additional meanings of this card: engagement or marriage, true love, opposites attracting, seeking emotional support from others, and excellent health. So definitely returning to good, full, optimal health. Optimising your health levels. I could just see like the little bars on, kind of like you're playing a computer game. Your power up. What your health levels like. Okay. So on the other side is a dreamer, and we have Daisy, and we've got the rambly hedge fairy here. Just take off your hair. The dreamer. Some say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Divine Feminine, all this dreaming is bringing your true love to you. The first step in making any dream come true is to believe. Happiness and self-confidence begin with an act of faith. You were given your dreams for a reason. Believe in yourself. And what's that? Believe in those dreams. What's holding you back? Release your fears and make a decision to follow your heart's desires. You drew this card because you're guided to fulfill your life purpose. The fairies ask you to do so joyfully and playfully. Begin your personal transformation by telling supportive people of your intentions. When we verbally express our plans, we become more fully committed to moving forward. The voicing of our hopes helps us have the courage of our convictions and bring about real change. Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine's coming in. Get excited. Our female dreamer stands at the base of the mountain atop of which sits the Glastonbury Tor, a sacred tower dedicated to mighty Archangel Michael. This is symbolic of beginning your journey, with the long climb upward being guided and protected by God and Archangel Michael. Additional meanings of this card: time for a fresh start, being open to new ideas, beginning a new adventure, taking a risk, no limits, embracing your true purpose. Now, interesting. When I've done research on the Glastonbury Tour before, it stated it was kind of like the gateway to Avalon. Now, whenever I see the masculines like in a boat like this, okay, I feel like that's where they're going, or that's where they are. They've been healing in Avalon. So feeling and feeding off of the Divine Feminine's love, because that's what happens in Avalon. It's an island full of Divine Feminines, and they will heal, okay, the masculines after battle. And the Six of Winter, and that's where he is. And it's like you don't even see that he's there. He's right beside you, Divine Feminine. You should be able to feel him. There should be no uncertainty about the connection. If anything, you should be more certain than ever. It's that feeling of knowing. Six of Winter, positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocating. Let's see what the Six of Winter wants to say in here. Positive changes are on the way. The challenging times fade away as you prepare to set sail for sunnier horizons and happier shores. Leave your troubles behind you and plot a course for the future. Allow your frustration over past inconveniences or hardships to disappear and embrace the new dawn. Travel, especially over water, may be in your future, or your journey may be a metaphorical one. Opportunities to move or relocate should be looked upon favourably. The fairy navigates his boat toward the village in the distance. While there may be ice still floating in the water, the scene here shows the warmth that the future holds. Additional meanings of this card: life moving on, facing your problems so that they no longer trouble you, a welcome relief, choosing a new city to live in. And that's the masculine in there. Let's read the Six of Summer, bottom of the deck. The underlying energy are the magic of childhood. And all these little children, these little fairies, are the magic of childhood. I feel like they're kind of, I felt like they were a panel. So as if like we're their role models, they're watching us. What a beautiful connection. What a beautiful love to set an example for these little ones. Okay. The magic of childhood. When seen through the eyes of a child, the world abounds with joyful and amazing moments. This card asks you to get in touch with that bright outlook that still lives within you. Memories or people from your past can re-emerge in your life, bringing enchanting surprises with them. Experiences from childhood or younger days may unexpectedly provide inspiration for your current situation. Think back to times in your life that are similar to what you're facing now. Make notes about how you handled those events and how you might apply what you learned to the present. Take special care to see the past accurately without putting a positive or negative spin on it. We've got two young fairies sit together, enjoying the stories they share. Perhaps they are happy memories from years gone by, or they could be events that just happened moments ago. Love is in the air. Most definitely is, guys. It has been for since Lionsgate, really. Additional meanings of this card: children or childhood, pining for the past, the rekindling of old friendships or romances, events that bring back memories, childlike innocence, and becoming fast friends. Romance angels. I thought they were debating. When I first saw them, I thought, is there trouble here? Why are fairies like, no, they're listening. They're taking it all in. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It could be you, Divine Feminine, in your Queen of Pentacles energy here, so you're very self-sufficient. Okay, you can handle everything, it said, like, without kind of breaking a sweat. So it could be you that's closed off, really, you might not realise you've got quite comfortable being solo. Because these Cupids here seem to be kind of guarding the Divine Feminine here. So it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You may give this highest energy, but do you allow yourself to receive it back? Okay. It's a bit of a fear here, Divine Feminine. It says trust yourself, and I was feeling the fearing of whether or not you'll be able to trust this this connection, or whether you're going to get hurt again. Okay. And this is kind of like a little bit of running away here. As it's coming in, you're kind of going, I think I'm just happier alone, single. Let's have a look. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness, and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. As the angels ask the angels, I believe the angels are caring. Lucy, yeah. Do you want to get the words out? Yeah. I'll read you what it says, and then I'm going to, my error that wasn't an error. It says, ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. And I was changing, I had changed that to, and the angels bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life. Okay. It's like they're already here. Open up that heart to your wishes coming true. They're coming. Do you really, 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 really want it? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Before we move over, let's have a look at what the unicorns want to say. There's this energy here of both of you looking a little bit dumbfounded. So whether both of you feel a little bit dumb, foolish over this situation. Okay, for whatever reasons. Feel like you both kind of look a little bit in shock. Thankful. Think about the people and things you feel grateful for. Divine Feminine, so very much about you connecting with pets, animals, nature, your self-loving. But have you closed your heart off? Let's have a look. Thankful. Gratitude warms your heart with good feelings that are healthy for your mind and body. You can make yourself feel better by making a list of everything and everyone you're grateful for. That's I feel like that's going to be quite tricky, because I feel like you're solo. You're going solo. So it's like you're appreciating yourself for getting you to where you are, because it's like you didn't really have any other assistance apart from spiritual assistance. So you're going to have to write this list of gratitude, because it says the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light. So you don't really want to go back to feeling, I want to say, resentful regarding the journey. So gratitude warms your heart with good feelings that are healthy for your mind and body. You can make yourself feel better by making a list of everything and everyone you're thankful for. Gratitude replaces sadness and makes everything go better. Gratitude is such a powerful way to make your life better that it's almost magical. Everyone loves a thankful person. They want to be friends with, give to, and help a person who says thank you. When you say thank you and really mean it, you find more reasons to feel gratitude. People who aren't grateful or who have self-pity actually make themselves sad. They can't understand why other people avoid them and why they don't receive many gifts. They take away their own power because they believe that life doesn't give them much. But if you count your blessings and think about all the reasons you have to feel grateful, then you'll see how generous life really is. And you've got this clean slate. Divine Feminine, you're the dreamer. You get to go again. That's something to be really appreciative. Grateful, I like to change that word to like appreciation, but that's something to be grateful for. Okay? You've had the opportunity to experience this awesome love that can only be experienced by going through what you've been through. So the more you believe that life gives me lots of gifts, the more you'll receive. Then you'll want to give to others too. To get more out of life, stop and feel grateful for all that you've received so far. Then get ready to feel gratitude for countless blessings that are coming to you now. That was such a good message. In a state of appreciation, everything is always working out for me. Okay, let's have a look on the other side. Because we've got the dreamer. That's you, Divine Feminine, appreciating life. And look what comes in. The Six of Winter. Retreat. It was still the Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. Don't snap back. No, because you hurt me. I mean, this is what I'm kind of like. Don't cut yourself off from the opportunities that are coming in because of past pain. Okay? You should have walked through that now. We've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Wow, look. What's on the horizon? It's a honeymoon. Retreat. The romance angels see that your love life blossoms as you spend time alone with your partner or by yourself. It appears that you've become confused or conflicted by other people's advice. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions. If you are in a partnership, spending time together apart from others will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. It's going to come at some point. I feel like, do your affirmations, okay? It's good. It was something about you being like vitality. I am pure, positive health, if you want. And because I'm picking up on these levels of lifelines, are they? Your health levels. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions. If you are in a partnership, spending time together apart from others will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. This does have to happen at some point. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, you do need to come together in the physical to make this work. Okay, this could mean taking a vacation, going on a nature hike, enjoying a long drive, or turning off the phones and computer as you both enjoy a quiet afternoon at home. The painting on this card also indicates a honeymoon, which could be the literal message. So there may be a deepening of commitment or a new serious relationship if you're currently single. This card may indicate an upcoming engagement, wedding, or renewal of vows. These activities are more meaningful as you spend time alone with your partner. If you're presently single, this card guides you to spend time by yourself, meditating upon your true feelings and thoughts. Be sure to take action based on any intuitive guidance. This strengthens your energy, which helps you rapidly attract and manifest your loving partner. Itchy nose. Okay. So I spoke here about the Divine Masculine. He's kind of already with you, energetically. Spend time alone, but you're not alone. You're kind of spending time together in the ethers, if you want to say that. Let's see what the unicorns want to say. Exercise. Run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. So, Divine Masculine with the moving on. The Six of Swords. Feels like it's time to get a bit of a jiggle on. Get jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Woo! Na 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 na. Get jiggy with it. Exercise. Exercise helps you breathe air deeply, which makes your body feel alive and awake. Breathing air so deeply can also spark new ideas and awareness to your questions. This card asks you to exercise more often to take your life to a higher level. Sometimes you may not feel like exercising because you're bored, tired, or busy. Yet even just a little activity can make you feel much better than you did before. It's worth the time and trouble to exercise because afterwards you'll have more energy to play or get your chores and other work done. Exercise helps you sleep better, which improves your outlook and moods. Plus, it's the best way to deal with stress. After you're done exercising, you'll forget about any troubles, or you'll have answers to help you deal with them. Exercise is more fun with a friend or a family member, or you can take your dog. Sorry. All that's coming through, okay, is the let's just let Mr. Postman go. I don't want everyone hearing what I'm saying, but what's like the reading yesterday were both readings I felt had like this sexual kind of edge to it. So we're talking like doggy style today, are we? That's what I'm feeling. It's like the exercise, okay, returning to optimal health. The way you're going to do that is by the divine masculine, divine feminine coming together, okay? That's just going to be so beneficial for them to actually have a sexual union. Okay. Do something physical every day, and you'll thank yourself for it. Maybe it doesn't need to be every day, okay? Is that what you're worried about? Is that you're never going to have time to like work because you're just going to want to be in the sack together? Okay, let me get, okay, calm down, take it easy. Let's get an Oracle of the Fairies card. Okay. This thankful card that's coming out, it's really just shouting, Divine Feminines, enjoy this time that you have alone because it's not going to be for too much longer. Enjoy it. Appreciate it. I actually feel because you're going to have like your divine masculine like following you around like a little lovesick puppy. Enjoy this time, divine feminine. Let's see what the fairies want to say. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. And it's for this side. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. We'll read it again. It talks about, I mean, this card just keeps coming out. It talks about blowing on those dandelion heads. Sending those wishes out there. The fairies are usually very happy and willing to help us manifest our wishes, as long as these are both from our heart and not for selfish reasons. It's also important that your wishes don't impose on the free will of others, and that your wishes are for the highest good of all concerned, including the fairies. This means tuning into your inner wisdom. If it feels right, you can also call the fairy of manifestation to supercharge your wish. Here's a wonderful wishing technique using dandelion seed heads, which are full of wishes just waiting to be carried into the air, fueled by your wish and wishful intent. Hold one of the fluffy seed heads to your heart and visualize your wish. Imagine that your wish has already come true, including your thoughts, feelings and emotions when the wish has been fulfilled. Okay? It's like speed it up. Down the aisle you go, like you're really excited, okay? It's like, there's no wanting, it's becoming fast friends, that's it now. It's like becoming fast, fast partners. The commitment, it seems to come very fast. There's no hesitation, there's no doubt. Okay. Hold one of the fluffy seed heads to your heart and visualise your wish. Imagine that your wish has already come true, including your thoughts, feelings and emotions when the wish has been fulfilled. Take a deep breath, fueled by your wish, and blow the seeds into the air. Know the wish seeds will be collected and protected by the Sylph Wish Guardian, one of many tiny fairies who dwell in the air. We've got tiny fairies today. Okay. The Sylph will take your wish to the Queen of the Sylphs, and ask her to manifest it for you. It's important to give thanks. It's important to give thanks to the sylphs once you've blown your wishes away. The beauty of making wishes in this way is that you're also helping the plant to spread its seeds far and wide. When you help nature, you automatically assist the fairies too. So this is a wise way to create a win-win situation for them and you. This is a win-win situation, guys. Are you in it to win it? You got to be in it to win it. Okay. That's like saying that you wish that you could win the lottery and you don't even buy a lottery ticket. I mean, come on. You wish for this true divine love. That means you need to practice being this true divine love yourself. You've got to be in it to win it. National lottery, fingers crossed. No fingers crossed, it's done deal. So's the lottery. If you can get your head around that it's a done deal, you buy that ticket, it's a winner. No doubt. You watch it come in. Got to have no doubt though, guys. I know. Coming in, sweetie. Okay. We're just going to pull another card, Fairy of the Oracle, for this other side, which feels very much like the masculine side here. Is it? Okay. Well, let's see what card wants to come out then, Jess. Oh, gentle. Abundance. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there's enough abundance for everyone. Might be worthwhile checking out what Abraham Hicks says about the lottery. I've listened to some really good segments and I think it's via Abraham Hicks. But it's like if you was told, like, go to the shop, get yourself a scratch card. Yeah, it costs you, let's say, £2. Let's go for a £2 scratch card. And like you get like £50,000 back in return. You're like, what's the catch? There's no catch. You would go and do it, wouldn't you? Try it, guys. But it's all to do with your mental blockages, blocking out your abundance. Okay. I'm not going to lie, I still struggle with getting that ticket and then checking it on the day and going, like, seriously, is this, that little bit of doubt still comes in. So it will come when you don't have the doubt. Abundance. Same with this this love, this true love connection that you've been very much desiring and wishing for. So do you believe it's coming? You best. You should have no doubt at the moment, especially about the love connection. Okay, we can work on the abundance. Abundance. But don't base your whole life on winning the lottery either. I mean, we're talking about playing with the universe. The arrival of this fairy tells you that abundance is on the way. Perhaps you'll receive an unexpected gift or a cash windfall. Unexpected. It could also be a spiritual gift. Whichever form it takes, you just have to make sure that you're ready for it. Make sure you're in a place of receptivity, that you believe and know you're worthy to receive any abundance. Work on this if you feel it could be an issue for you. By feeling trustworthy, we can be receptive to the flow and blessings of abundance in our lives. If you feel unworthy, ask yourself why, and be honest in your answer. For this is the key to the door of abundance from the universe, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Often feelings of unworthiness can stem from childhood, and facing these feelings can sometimes be challenging and painful. Talking your feelings through with a trusted friend or a professional counsellor could reap many rewards, shifting any negative views of yourself and of your worthiness to receive. Self-worth is key here. And when the divine masculine, divine feminine come together, oh my goodness, the amount of abundance that's going to be generated because they're both going to like buoy each other's faith and belief. Tag team. It takes two to make a thing go right. Okay. The Fairy of Abundance says there's enough abundance in the universe for everyone, and you have just as much right to it as anyone else. So, prepare yourself for incoming abundance and enjoy. That's where we've got to stay, being in joy. And enjoy. Okay, it's coming, guys. Seriously. Hit it! I want to rock right now. I'm the bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock a microphone. Big abundance coming in to help this this world. We will rock you. We're gonna rock you, baby. Looks like Jasper's lost all his hair. Clumps of hair on me, Jasper. Hey, sorry, I didn't see you under there. Hey, you coming back up? We're gonna do a journey of love. You're gonna set this one out. Seed of the Heart, card number 25. Within each one of us is a divine seed of love waiting to blossom into fullness. We don't always know what type of blossom we shall be, however, and sometimes if we try to figure it out in advance, the blossom in itself can cause us anxiety, pain or fear because it is taking us in an unknown, unexpected direction. We may even fear that the direction we are heading is away from our life path and purpose, as if that were even possible. The seed in the heart arises as guidance when we are unfolding in a new manifestation of the divine light within. It comes as encouragement to trust, to surrender, to allow and to be as open, unthinking and ready for the unexpected as possible. A plant just needs the right conditions to grow healthy. And if you have ever seen a blade of grass pushing up through a crack in a pavement, then you'll know that when something is meant to grow to the light, it will do so, even against the most apparently insurmountable odds. This oracle brings you guidance. The right conditions are being brought to you. The most perfect support for your divine blossoming. Trust. Know that the seed in your heart knows how to grow and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting. A new energy. Don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now, as your life energy supports it. Okay. When sky can imagine, the dark awake in awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue bold birth. Mr. Blue Boy over here. When sky can imagine, the dark awake in awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue bold birth. Rumi. Rumi? Rumi. What an interesting reading again. I feel like I want to get... Okay, before I go to Rumi, I want to use the Abraham Hicks cards. Law of Attraction. And I should have some well-being ones. We'll start with the Law of Attraction. If I find the segment, guys, for because I want to go away and listen to it myself, about like playing with the lottery, I'll attach it to the channel's community page, access that via like the tab, the community tab. Okay. Let's look what the Law of Attraction cards want to say. I attract the essence of my thoughts. What kind of home would you like to live in? A tree house? Oh my God, how wonderful would that be? Oh my God, see? Oh my God, a tree house? A tree house. The law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it and brings that to you. And so you are getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether it is something you want or something you do not want. Oh, I want a treehouse. I have pictures of it in my goal book. It's actually for all of us. So there's lots of tree houses up the trees, and it's a nice image. Okay, it's like a retreat for us all. Okay, so treehouse. They want to know how you're going to use this abundance, guys. So you best have those visions. We've been working on it for quite a while now, knowing what you're wanting. I want continual, joyous growth. That's what we want. I want continual, joyous growth. I am a growth-seeking being, and it is exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but inevitable. I love knowing that joy is simply a choice. So, since my expansion is inevitable, I choose to have it. Enjoy. That's what it says. I spoke about it. Stay in this joy. I am a growth-seeking being, and it is exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but inevitable. I love knowing that joy is simply a choice. So since my expansion is inevitable, I choose to have it. Enjoy. I was doing so well with the reading. Felt like I was having an eye test. 2020 vision. That's what this year is all about. Seeing things very clearly. Enjoy. And then we have, I see myself attracting harmonizing intent. I see myself attracting only those in harmony with my current intent. And I am getting clearer and clearer in every moment about what it is that I want. It matters not what others are choosing. What is important is that I am pleased with me. And as I see myself, I certainly am. You should do. You're the Divine Feminine. That was awesome. Oh, I can create castles as easily as buttons. We've been to Button Moon. Follow Mr. Spoon, Button Moon. I love it. I can create castles as easily as buttons. When you understand the law, then you understand that it is not more difficult to create castle than it's to create castle. Okay, this is good because it so touches on this lottery thing. Okay, guys, when you understand the laws, then you understand that it is not more difficult to create a castle than it is a button. They are equal. It is no more difficult to create $10. Wow, not $10. Okay, it is not more difficult to create 10 million than 100,000. It is the same application of the same law to two different intentions. How much do you really want to be a billionaire? I want to be a billionaire, so fucking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. Where do you want to be? I want to be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, what you see, what you see? I see my name in shining lights. You get it? But you're also distributing it. Come on, listen. Oh. When you understand the laws, then you understand that it is not more difficult to create a castle than it is a button. They are equal. It is not more difficult to create 10 million than $100,000. It is the same application of the same law to two different intentions. It's the limit you put on it. Rumi. This abundance, just imagine how many other people's wishes you can make come true for them. Help to change someone's life. We've got divine discontent. And this is why I feel it's coming together. Very discontented being apart, I want to say. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Doesn't feel very natural to be apart. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. Card number 12. Winter falls upon us, so spring can bring new growth. Cry the tears, allow the longing, sadness brings surrender and a deep desire to be free. Rumi. I feel this is the divine masculine in this divine discontent, guys. Okay. I know your heart. I hear it breaking and groaning in darkest nights when you imagine yourself to be silently cast adrift in sleep. It speaks to me, that sacred heart of yours, whispering its longing and bemoaning its divine discontent. It knows when something is amiss. It senses that something is not quite right as yet. There is a piece of the puzzle missing. Even in its tremendous gratitude for all that is, and there is so much gratitude and sweet appreciation in that precious heart of yours, there is a murmuring, a questing. It cries out to heaven, vouchsafe me a blessing. I cannot go on. I am broken and in need of your tenderness for healing. I am empty and in need of filling, not with stuff and bits from the most precious nectar of divine... Not with stuff and bits. I am empty and in need of filling, not with stuff and bits, but with the most precious nectar of divine fulfillment. Nothing else will satisfy me. Please, please restore me to wholeness. I can bear this missing piece, this broken disarray no longer. I listen and I cajole that wise heart of yours. I praise it for its honesty and longing, for the longing is an irresistible perfume to the beloved, attracting the only salve that will soothe the divine discontent of your truth-speaking heart, that of divine presence, absolute and unquestionable. Who's this coming in? Okay, or going out. There is a sense within you, perhaps quite obvious to your conscious mind, or perhaps only dimly registered as an unnameable, underlying sense of anxiety, that something in your life is not quite right. It may be the sense, even amongst so much gratitude, of a yearning yet to be met, a longing yet to be fulfilled and satisfied. This is the pain of the awakening heart. That heart is capable of bliss, an ecstatic reverence for the sheer beauty and wonder of creation. Yet, as the heart matures, there will be a process of deep, passionate longing. that awakens for the divine. It is the impatience for the caress of the great lover, for the presence of the divine to come to you. Over time, that longing will grow from a mild, inner sense of incompleteness, needing to become whole. It will develop into a holy fever, a sacred rage, a stamping of dancing feet, a pounding of fists upon the altar, and a longing so deep and distressing that one may well break into tears at the possibility of bearing the pain of apparent separation for even a moment longer. Where is my beloved? Cries the awakening heart. I call for my beloved, and yet I am here still waiting. I can stand this no longer. As devotion grows and passion for the divine intensifies, so too does this yearning. So much so that this may come to feel as though your heart is breaking for the divine. Or perhaps you're not quite there yet. Your heart is attached to smaller gods, such as your status, your job, your lover, your body looking a certain way, or being able to live your life in a particular way. These smaller gods are not necessarily an issue, yet you have drawn this oracle, and so it is guidance for you that the divine wants to draw you closer. Sometimes that means we will have the meagre meal wrestled from our hand, so we may feast upon something far more delectable and grand. The divine is a fiercely possessive lover. If there is a face of another beloved preventing you from longing for the divine embrace, and if you cannot see that it is the divine beloved within your lover that you are loving, well then, something will be done by heaven. So make your relationships sacrosanct. Seek the divine in all things. When you cannot, when the power of lesser gods has you in its grip, acknowledge it. Bear witness to it. Do not chastise. Instead, be truthful. Let your heart break and lie prostrate on the floor, hands clutching and head bowed as though only your sadness and flight could stir the heart of the divine beloved into descent of secure and grace, saving you from a life far too bland for your exquisite Epicurean palate. Just don't misinterpret the pain and think that something really is wrong. If you are surrounded by status and money and cannot understand why you should mourn, it is even more important that you allow yourself to do so. Mourning is to be felt. Understanding is not so relevant. But if you must seek understanding, then know this, dear blazing angel. You are just waking from the deepest slumber, and with your awakening heart you are realising a truth. A part of you, deeper and wider, vaster and more instinctive, truthful and intelligent than your mind, is lonely for the divine embrace. This is right, this is sensible, and this is sanity. It is the pain, the real noble pain of the heart that says, there is something more than this inadequacy, this settling for plastic instead of precious gemstones that must end now. I cannot be fed by pixelated sunsets in animation upon my computer screen. I yearn to be blasted by so much radiance and beauty, by the real thing, that I become stupefied. I must witness so much divine splendour that all I can mutter is some incoherent grunt, my mind dissembled and my heart ignited by the presence of my beloved. I want to become a fumbling, ecstatic wreck in the presence of my beloved. I want to allow this pain, this yearning, this divine discontent to guide me to my holy lover, so my life may never be the same again. And so it shall be. The discontent divine growing within you is the beginning, not the destiny. Its purpose is to lead you into your greatest connection yet with divinity. Do not resist it. Witness it. Do not dismiss it, trying to cover up its smell with rose petals. Let your rank discontent be the pathway to divinity. Look beyond what is, what has been prized and treasured, and is now found to be plated, and not the precious gold it once esteemed to be. Don't be scared, for you are my sidekick. It takes two to make a thing go right. Don't be scared, for you are my sidekick on this great holy adventure. I am here, you see, just around the corner. I have you in my sights, though you may not see me yet. I am holding a loaf of fresh bread, hot from the kitchen of the Creator, hoping to entice you with its wafting scent, tempting you to follow me on towards something of far more substance. If you are still stuck on the pine-scented air freshener, imagine it is anything akin to the wild scent of the pine forest for real, then how can I tempt you? Let the stench be the stench, then the fragrance of God can be discerned, and together we can leave what is left behind, once and for all grabbing, like hungry schoolchildren, for the divine bread with sweet, fresh scent, filling the air. All these hungry schoolchildren here. Sacred honour and ritual. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, guide me now. I acknowledge the gratitude in my heart, genuine and fierce, and I acknowledge the hunger for the divine unfolding in my belly and urging forward towards some unknown, indescribable, sacred satiety. Guide me to the holy table where the true feast awaits. I am no longer satisfied by stale crumbs or the remnants of another's feast. I want to feast with the Holy One, the Great One, to know directly and for myself that I am divine. With your mercy, grace and wisdom, guide me there, dearest brother of my soul. I cast my soul into your care and follow my nose. I follow my nose towards the sweetest scent of the holy feast. Rest or stand up and dance your prayer. Just be with your body and how it wants to be, to rest or move now. Whatever you choose, stay with your breath and with what feels truthful. Say aloud, I release that which is not worthy for my soul to feast upon. I do not decide this for myself from a place of distrust or judgment. I surrender my attachment and I trust in the sacred workings of life to present to me what is needed. I surrender, in sacred trust, I surrender. May my life be governed by love for the greatest good and in holy service to love now. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. I was going to say you have fulfilled your sacred honouring ritual. You've got this. These readings are awesome, guys. Your life is one. It doesn't say that. Your life is one. Sorry, getting a bit excited. Look, your life is but one big adventure. Is that but? You want the one big adventure? No buts in. Your life is one big adventure. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. We will rock you. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. And that's what it picked up on the ending of that Rumi message, is that you actually want to feel for yourself how divine you actually are. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. And let's finish with the bottom of the deck. You'll never influence the world trying to be like it. Okay. So we're here to influence the world. We know that. Have yourself a fantastic Friday, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.